Hi, Hayden here, and this video is going to be specifically about the one topic of how you set up your YouTube Partner Program account and get your account set up for YouTube monetization. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I don't want my YouTube's videos monetized, so I don't need to watch this video, you're wrong, and I'm going to tell you why you need to get the YouTube Partner Program set up and established. I don't care if you never want to make a dime on your videos. I don't care if you want to make $1 million every day on your videos. You need to get the monetization thing done and become part of the YouTube Partner Program. And I'm going to tell you in this video why you need to do that. Okay, it's very, very important because people have a lot of complaints, a lot of concerns, and this and that and the other thing. A huge reason that this is all going to be resolved is because you became a YouTube Partner Program member. Okay, it's very, very important. You want to be a professional, you are a professional, you're getting the job done, you're putting nose to the grindstone, and go ahead and get the monetization. I'll explain that when we get there, all right? So in this video, I'm in Creator Studio. Watch my mouse. I don't have any kind of fancy thing to really help us out. I don't zoom in and out on the screen. I'm not going to go through all that, but do the best you can to follow along and everything else. My mouse it's just a computer screen. I got Google Chrome opened up, and here we are on YouTube. And this is, I'm in my, what is that called? Creator Studio. So I'm in Creator Studio. I've highlighted it in blue up here in the top left, all right, on the main page. Now I really want you to be cognizant and aware of the fact that YouTube Studio Beta is the first thing that they list in here. Creator Studio and YouTube Studio Beta are the exact same thing. They have the same information, a little bit different information, some interesting ways to look at things, compare things and stuff like that. But YouTube Studio is being beta tested. They're trying to, it's out there, they got information in there, they're trying to get the feedback and everything from the high volume users of YouTube and the platform so that they can make this thing as user friendly to bang out as much information as we need as creators so that we can evolve our channels to be the most successful that they can. Because I'm going to tell you right up, straight from the top, the more successful we are as creators, YouTube gets the benefit of that. They are more successful, bingo bango. It just happens that way. In order for the parent organization to be successful, all of us need to be as successful as possible in helping that happen. And again, with us on the small fish in the big ocean here, we're creators helping creators, and I'm a creator. I'm trying to help you creators get to this point so we can all keep growing, so we can know where we're going while we keep growing, okay? That's funny, I just made that up as I said it. So in Creator Studio, all right, you're in YouTube, you're in Creator Studio, go down to the channel section. When you clicked on this, it should open up in Status and Features. Lo and behold, up here in the center part of the screen, it says Status and Features, all right? When we get eligible for and accepted into and for monetization, what you're going to see, I can kind of show you here. We're going to use this custom URL down here in the bottom right, this corner section down here. We're going to use this box to show you what you're going to see once you've done all these steps and got qualified for monetization. So follow along here. Once you've hit the 4,000 hours and the 1,000 subscribers that we need to have to be eligible, these are the minimum threshold things that we need to get established as a YouTube Partner Program candidate until we get fully approved. Once we are fully approved, this is going to change. We're going to see, it says enable down here because I turned it on. What you're going to see is eligible, all right? Because you're going to say, let me show you what it's going to say now. Ineligible. See this channel memberships thing down here? Because you need 100,000 subscribers to be even eligible for this channel memberships, which is hokey and hilarious in my opinion, all right? This, by the way, is why I say get your PayPal.me profile established so that you can take part in this quote-unquote channel memberships as a brand new person making one video a week, all right? So whatever you want to do, get over it, because people with, people who are making tons of dollars or a good amount of dollars can have people subscribing to their channels, giving them $4.99 every single month. Now, $4.99 isn't a lot of money every month. Why can't a new member kind of tag into something like that too? Go watch my PayPal.me videos and making money on YouTube and everything else. Go do those, think about it, and get yourself professionally established. Get your PayPal.me thing, and at least put the link as the very first thing in your description underneath your video. All right? I'm just telling you. To me, as a professional, self-employed videographer since 1992, that is the most sophisticated and professional way to basically allow people to help you out. All right? Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Help them to help you by making donations to your cause by having the option available. Right? Don't rip off the viewer. Give them the option to help you out. They want to help you out? Give them the option. Put your PayPal.me account below every single video you ever make. All right? Now, your monetization will say eligible. It'll change from ineligible to eligible, and this enable button will show up. Right? You go ahead and punch that, and then it'll say it's enabled, and you're cooking with gas. Let's go through what you need to do to get there. So go down here to the monetization key. You punch that up, and this channel here is going to, or this page is going to show up. Let me bounce back and forth here. Notice this left side. Other than status and features and monetization switching places here, right? Bing, back, bing. Okay. The left side of the screen is the same the whole time. Right. Now between you and me, if you're not a YouTube partner program, you don't have monetization, you're ineligible. Right. Your left side of your screen is going to look exactly the same as mine. This box over here on the right side under guidelines and information, we're going to go there next. And how my videos can make money, that's where we're going. But this box should look the same too. This center box here where all this information is, welcome YouTube partner, all that stuff, that's fine and dandy. That's going to look different for you. I don't have any clue what yours is going to look like because mine never looked like probably yours looks. And the reason for that is long ago I got involved in the YouTube partner program. Then when 4K, 1K hit in February, on February 20th, I think it was, they snatched that away from me and I was demonetized. I had to regain it, even though my AdSense thing was still kicking in money every month because of my websites. I had to regain monetization from YouTube, which just makes me so trusting of them, right? So, and I'm not shy about that. I will never be shy about that. It was a stupid, stupid move on YouTube's part, and I will always hold them accountable for it, all right? So with that, no matter how much money I ever make, but here's the deal. This is why you need to get involved in a YouTube partner program. We all say monetization. We're talking about YouTube partner program, but you got complaints, gripes, concerns. This is why you need to be part of it right here. Specifically because you became a YouTube partner program member, they have people who earn a paycheck to make sure that we're satisfied and they're taking care of us. As long as we're not doing something stupid, then they have people there to help us get through the system, fix things that went wrong, make corrections, solve problems, and stuff like that. YouTube pays people to solve problems for creators. Dedicated support staff. Dedicated support team, okay? So with that, this is why, for no other reason, anything else. You never want to monetize a video? Don't monetize a video. Never, ever, ever monetize a video. Become a part of the YouTube Partner Program so you can get a dedicated support system. And I'm going to tell you something else. The more subscribers you get, I'm saying subscribers, you think supporters anytime I say it, but I say subscribers because that's the recognized jargon and lingo of the official terminology of what we're talking about. Subscribers. So once you get your 5,000, 7,500, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million subscribers, once you start getting all that stuff, and before it actually kicks in a whole lot, you know, you'll see things kicking in. You'll take note of them. Trust me. Okay, take my word for it. All right, and then prove it to me by doing it yourself. All right. Once these subscriber numbers start kicking in, more benefits kick in for you. And it says right here, it's the second one. You know, exclusive perks, right? Our benefits programs expands as your subscriber numbers grow. They're not kidding. They do, all right? They actually help you out. They actually get behind us and help us. They try to recommend our videos to people who are looking for videos, and they're confident that our videos are what the viewers might want to see. Here's why it's important. A lot of people won't tell you why. I'm telling you why. It's very, very important for YouTube. Forget about us. We're small fish in a big ocean, right? YouTube, it's incumbent. It's absolutely mandated and mandatory for YouTube as a corporation to have people hanging out on YouTube all day and night, all around the world, okay? And they do. We do, all right? So they're succeeding, right? So it's absolutely beneficial to them to support us as we make more and more quality, engaging videos that people like to hang out and watch, and they're spending more time. So when we are part of the monetization scheme, when we are a YouTube Partner Program member, YouTube is going to get behind us and help to make sure that they're serving up our videos for other people to watch when they're searching for terms and things that fall along in the videos that we're making. Now, I really hope that's crystal clear. You have to get monetized even if you don't monetize a single video, all right? Because they have people to help us out and people to help us move along and become more successful. It's that important. Now, let's just say, lo and behold, you'd like to make a couple extra dollars every day. Maybe you make a couple extra dollars every month, all right? My first goal was to make some money. Not big money, not quit my day job money. I want to make some money because look, if I stop by the coffee shop every day and I buy a cup of coffee and I want that coffee for free for the rest of my life, and YouTube gives me enough money from the creator program, from the YouTube Partner Program to pay for my coffee for the rest of my life, guess what? I just got free money. I got free coffee for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying here? I got more stuff to say about that in other standalone videos. Let's say you do want to make some money, okay? You can read this stuff here. Once you've been submitted for approval, they'll place ads around your video and maybe you'll make a piece of the pie. Click on Learn More, and this is the page you're going to see, and it's going to look just like that. You can read this mumbo jumbo stuff in the highlights, and you should, all right? But I'm going to jump right down here to these three sections. Eligibility and program threshold. These are the minimums that you need to even think about it, and we already know what they are. How you apply, and then what happens when you apply. Let me open these up from the bottom to the top so it doesn't scroll my screen the way I don't want it to. And it says, for eligibility, we all know what it is. It's 4,000 hours of watch time in the previous 12 months, not last year. It's not like January to December every year, and then you got to wait another year if you didn't qualify or not. No, it's fair enough that way. 4,000 hours of watch time in the previous 12 months and, not or, and 1,000 subscribers, all right? You could have 50,000 watch hours and 3 subscribers. You can't be part of the YouTube Partner Program. You could have 10 million subscribers and 10 minutes of watch time. You still can't be part of the YouTube Partner Program. All right, so let's go down to the second part, and there's 2 things that I want you to take note of here. The first one is this first section, and YPP, right here, it says YPP, that's YouTube Partner Program. You know, the first time they use it, they should identify that. I don't know if they did, but it looks kind of funny. This one here, the first couple of sentences here, or this first sentence or 2, is if you've previously been in the YouTube Partner Program. I'm going to come back to that in a second. Let's talk about the folks that have never been in the YouTube Partner Program. We're going to keep going with the video for both of us, all right? But you have to follow these 4 steps, and there's a couple other things that you need to be aware of, okay? But you have to follow certain specific steps. That's what this video is really all about, the specific steps that I really couldn't identify from my main screen because my main screen changed way back here, right? This part is the center part. Usually, you should, I would hope, let me know in the comments below, by the way, let me know if you are seeing instructions for what you need to do if you're not a member of the YouTube Partner Program. You all should be seeing the same things. And somewhere down the bottom, they should tell you what your status is for even being able to apply in terms of the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watch time. I forget which side, but they were on the left and the right side down here at the bottom of this screen for me. Your screen also might look a little bit different. Again, it depends on the settings of your computer screen, all right? So let's go back over to here. And so now, jumping up here real quick to the previously, all right? Previously, we were, like myself, we were members of the YouTube Partner Program. We didn't meet 4K, 1K. February 20th came along. They threw us out of the program. And what they're saying is once we get back to the 4K, 1K, or once we finally reach the criteria or the minimum thresholds, will automatically be reevaluated under the new criteria. I don't buy this for a second, okay? If we're already going to be automatically reevaluated and the artificial intelligence is doing its job and everything else, we don't have any strikes on our channel, everything's just sunshine and butterflies, it should have instantaneously, the instant I hit 4K, 1K, it should have instantaneously popped me back into the program. It took them 30 days. I don't know why. Okay, again, I say it's a part of them punishing the wrong people in the wrong way for the wrong things. It is what it is, all right? So let's go ahead and help out the rest of the folks that have never been part of the YouTube Partner Program. Oh, by the way, we'll talk about this when I go to the next screen when we talk about these 4 steps they got to take, all right? So let's pop over there. I'm going to scroll this back up, and we'll go into there. These are going to be the 4 steps, all right? Somebody just popped in. That's a nice notification. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go into, I got the wrong mouse here. There's 4 things that we need to do. All right, so these are those things. We have to read and agree to the YouTube Partner Program terms. Now, this is all that terms of service things. Up here at the top of my screen, I got a couple of screens over here set up. All right, I'm not going to give you the whole course on that because guess what? They do. All right, on different types of things. So they're going to talk to you about that and spank you sufficiently on that stuff. But in all honesty, seriously, we need to be familiar with all of this stuff. So from the top of the screen all the way to the bottom and all through all the links and all of these screens, we have to be familiar with all of this stuff. It is our duty as people who want to become part of the YouTube Partner Program to know and be familiar with as much of this stuff as we possibly can. And anytime they decide to change things, we need to be up to date on it as well so we don't face an unfortunate situation. I'll come back to that in a few minutes. First, sign into YouTube. Okay, see what they're telling you here? Go into YouTube, go into Creator Studio, all right? Open up your Creator Studio page, all right? Then click Status and Features, all right? And then under Monetization, click Enable, all right? And it says, follow the on-screen steps to accept YouTube Partner Program terms. Now, this is once you've already made it there. Okay, let me show you what they're talking about here, all right? Back here, they say go into Creator Studio. So we've done that. We're in Creator Studio. Then we've already clicked on Channel, and this is Status and Features. So this is where they're telling us to go. So remember back in the beginning of the video, I told you I can show you what it looks like. Once you're already approved, this is what it's going to look like. But there's a couple other things we have to do before we do that. I'll go into that next because I think they kind of threw it in the wrong way. What they're saying is under Monetization, click Enable, like this custom URL thing down here I showed you before. There's going to be a button there that says Enable, all right? And then you have to accept the terms. I'm not going to accept the terms because I sort of kind of have a custom URL now, youtube.com/Ray Hayden. It does go to my channel. So I don't need to get a custom. Why would I need a custom one? I already have one. I don't know how I got it, why I got it, but it works. And I'm going to take it as that. And I'm not going to go through things here where they can change things at their terms when I don't have to change anything now. Get it? So anyways, you're going to see the little enabled button here. Click on that. And it'll say enabled over here. But let's go through some of the things that you have to do first because they didn't really do that. All right, so they say click enable. But before you do that, you have to sign up for AdSense. AdSense is owned by Google. All right, so Google Corporation owns AdSense Corporation. All right, so this is a monetary thing that they own. So Google owns their own bank, so to speak. All right, the reason why we have to use AdSense is because AdSense being owned by Google and YouTube being owned by Google, and if we use Google AdSense for earning any income on advertisements on websites or any other thing, that's how they pay us. They pay us through AdSense. They automatically deposit these funds into our banking accounts, and it's a glorious day when you see that deposit show up in your account, and you're like, oh my, I just got money. I don't remember doing anything, but I got money, all right? So that's what the beautiful thing is, have the AdSense account. The process of signing up for an AdSense account is different. They have the process right here. You can click on that and follow those processes and do it. You do that on your own. This is just a course to introduce you to the steps you have to take. And as you can tell, it'd be a whole lot longer if I took you through all that. The monetization preferences, these are for your ads that would show up, how they show up and all that kind of stuff. And it says, these are the upload defaults. So what you're going to see here is under Channel, Status Features, Monetization, Upload Defaults, I clicked on that other, that other setting and it brought me to this page. These are upload defaults. Anytime you upload a video, all right, this actually, I could touch on something else here. And this is kind of an important thing. I'm going to get that when I talk about this thing down here, comments and ratings. This is going to be touching on a different subject, but it's very important too. What we're going to talk about is really the monetization. And what they're saying is go ahead and monetize with ads because what's going to happen is all this stuff here is going to be checked off. It's not going to be checked off. We have to tell it to check it. So yeah, we want to have ads. We want to have overlay in video ads, skippable video ads, and sponsored cards. All right. Now ad breaks are as if we have like a really long video and you want the an advertisement to pop up, like a television commercial pops up in the middle of a television show or something like that. You can do that as well. I do not do that. I could have a 3-hour video. I'm not going to have a mid-roll break where it takes you away from the video to watch a commercial. I'm not going to do that. So again, we can pick and choose what we want to do, how we want to do it, or if we want to monetize it all. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to, we're part of the YouTube Partner Program, but we don't need to monetize anything at all ever. But I go ahead and I select these types of ads. All right, so that's fine. And ad breaks, if you want ad breaks, you can select that too. All right, that's up to you. But now I want to segue out of the monetization video for a second, and I want to talk about creators helping creators. And it's right here. The likes and dislikes, if you want to see the ratings, that's a like or a dislike, by the way. You can shut that off. Nobody will be able to see the number and quality and type of likes versus dislikes. People will not be able to see that, all right? You can or cannot turn that off. That's your own choice. I leave it on so that everybody can see my likes and dislikes. I don't like getting thumbs downs the way anybody else should not like getting a thumbs down. I think it's ignorant that the thumbs down is even there. But I choose complete transparency to let people see what's going on. And allowing comments, you can do that, okay? You can basically say that I have to approve all the comments so that nobody can make a comment on your video unless you personally approve it, okay? You can, you can use a comment filter. That would be another video if I make that video. I don't know if I will or not, but you can use a content filter to, if somebody says certain types of words or anything, that it will be put in for review. And then if you want to later, you can review comments and see if you want to let them through or not. I say let them all through. The reason why I personally say let them all through is because the comments, like I said, are exponential potential. That's my calling card to tell other people, not you, but to you. It's my communication to you. Say, hey, Ray Hayden, I've been here, saying hi, how you doing? Catching more of your time, liking another video, watching and supporting, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm telling you, but I'm also telling other people that come by after me or revisit your page that, hey, Ray Hayden's been here and he's watching and supporting. Ray Hayden's a great guy. Maybe I want to go check Ray Hayden out. That's exponential potential for me, you, and the other person, all right? So we can become part of a bigger network. So for me, it's vitally important to allow all comments. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to throw comments out, because I do. Somebody says something that violates the terms of service. We'll talk about that in a minute. Somebody says something that's flatly stupid. I will go ahead and trash that right in the trash can like nobody's business. I don't think twice. Ray Hayden has a zero tolerance policy. All right, so we all know that. Let me go ahead and click on this monetization thing again, and we're back. All right, let me just see this upload defaults. I want to see if it did anything. No, it didn't. Oh, I didn't click save. There we go. All right, so monetization back. Oh, by the way, let me go back to the upload things here again. When I go and upload a video, this is the thing. This is a standard upload thing. I tell YouTube to do certain things. Number one, if I upload something and I say, yeah, go ahead and upload it, it's going to upload it as soon as it's done uploading and working and everything. It's going to go up. It's going to be a public video. You can select public, unlisted, or private from this. From the upload defaults, that's your selections. During the uploading process, you can change this to scheduled. That's how you schedule a video, all right? The category, you can pick whatever you want. I'm education because my core thing on my channel is education, training, and experience. My license is a standard YouTube license. And the title always ends with a dash and Ray Hayden, all right? My description always starts out with the PayPal link right here, the paypal.me profile. And then the Ray Hayden here, these are the first things I say in the description every single time. I always put my name again. I always say Ray Hayden here. Because why? When you're sitting about, who's that dirty, rotten SOB that made that horrible video? Ray Hayden here. Okay, you know who I am. So you can find me real quick. All right, I want you to know who I am. It's kind of important. All right, so back to the YouTube Partner Program again. You need the 4,000, 1,000. You need to apply, and then what happens once you apply? So here we go back into this section here. Once your channel reaches the threshold, your channel activity is reviewed. That means you have to push some buttons. On that middle page here, this is where it is. You go through these things, you follow the instructions that show up in this part of your monetization page, right? Over here, monetization, monetization. Yours is going to look different. You get, pardon me. You have to go through all the check marks and make sure you follow all the procedures. Make sure your AdSense account is set up. You reviewed the terms of service, and to say that you have, so that when they ding you, if you do something silly, I'll talk about that in a minute. then you say you agreed to everything. So if you get a strike for something, you'll know why, and you've already signed off that you're going to follow the rules and regulations and not do anything to get a strike. So if you get strikes, you know why you did, because you didn't follow the rules and regulations. The monetization preferences I went over, but getting reviewed. They'll say they'll let you know as soon as the process is complete. For me, somebody who used to be a YouTube Partner Program member, it took them 30 days to go through my account and say I'm okay. If you don't have enough views for review yet, keep making original content. They don't have to, even if we hit 4K, 1K and above, they don't have to allow us into the YouTube Partner Program. It's not a right, it's a privilege, right? And they decide if we've earned that privilege or not. They're going to determine the validity of the channel. They're going to see if you're spamming, scamming, or dirty, rotten scoundrel, and they're going to go through their criteria to make sure that we, meet with their requirements. The partner program policies are, if you make a violation, these are what they can do to you. All the way up to snatching your channel like it never existed, all right? Follow community guidelines, ensure you have commercial use rights for your content, avoid strikes. Follow the AdSense program policies and YouTube's terms of service. So you need to be available to that, not just YouTube, AdSense too, all right? You click these down indicators here, start reading all that information. This is not a course on that. I'm just telling you things you need to be aware of. But these are the terms of service. Now, these is just part of it. All right. Anytime there's a link to something else, you need to go follow through that. It's basically an index to more reading that you need to do. We've all scanned these things, done these things, looked at them, make sure that we're doing what we're doing, supposed to do in the right way. Digital Millennium Copyright Act, make sure we're aware of that. That's legal stuff. Disclaimers, liabilities, indemnity, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so make sure that you're familiar with all of this stuff. You have to. You absolutely have to, because you're signing off that you've read it and understand it, all right? Let's go look at the spam deceptive. This is dirty, rotten scoundrel kind of stuff, all right? Video channel, comment spam, don't do it. I'm not going to read all of these to you. Links to content outside of YouTube. This is kind of an interesting thing. The only link that's really allowed that I know of, there are some kind of authorized links kind of thing, but the paypal.me profile, so that somebody can make a donation to your cause, that is authorized. You can put that in your description, all right? Artificial traffic spam, these are people who are buying views, likes and stuff like that. Don't do it. Misleading metadata, all right? Inappropriate or unacceptable thumbnails. I want to touch on this in a minute. Scams, blackmail, and extortion, of course. Don't break the law. Do everything legally, morally, and ethically. And don't do clickbait, by the way. Let's go back to those thumbnails. I've seen thumbnails, and I look at the thumbnail and I'm like, oh, I know this is a ripoff. This is some kind of somebody's just want me to click into their video. They're going to be very dissatisfied when I get there and I find out it's not what I expected it to be, because they used a really horrible thumbnail to get us to click into it. We click into it. These people are going to have like 3-second views, if that, and they're going to have about 1 million thumbs downs. All right. I don't give anybody a thumbs down, but I won't even comment. I'm out. If somebody has a stupid video, because like, what's one? There's a roller coaster that would be like a death trap, and they basically photoshopped something, and it was like really horrible, and everybody gave it a thumbs down and nasty comments, and they deserved it. All right, because they did something that's a spam. It's a deceptive practice, and it's not right. And then other policies and stuff like that. This is a video, and pretty much there's 3 different courses that they have in here, right? Tell you what. So all these little icons down here, all these little things are different little like kind of sub courses. There is a ton of information that we have to be familiar with. You don't have to be an absolute expert on everything, but you certainly need to know right from wrong generally. All right, and whether your definition of right and wrong is different from my right and wrong doesn't matter. If it's different from YouTube's right and wrong, you're going to get punished. You're going to get slapped around senseless for it. And in all honesty, if you did that, you deserved it. All right. So do things legally, morally, and ethically. Stay on the right track and get the job done. Let me see if there's anything else in review that I wanted to talk about. No, that's pretty much it. All right. So if there's anything I forgot, if there's anything I said I'd talk about and I didn't, this video has been pretty long right now already. So let's go ahead and wrap that up. But this is a really important thing to do. Is how you get involved with the YouTube Creators program, and I told you why. And I do want to touch on that again. It's very, very important that you become part of, and it's in this section right here. You have to become a part of the YouTube Partner Program. I highly suggest it. It would behoove you to do that for no other reason than this right here. A dedicated support team so that when we have an issue, we have a problem, because we're part of the YouTube Partner Program, they're basically telling us that yes, we now officially care about you as a human being and a creator, and now if there is an issue, we would like to make sure that it's a real issue and it's something we really need to address, and if so, we will address it and take positive action or corrective action as need be, all right? So this dedicated support system is the reason, if no other reason. If you never want to monetize a video, that's fine. You want to monetize every video, that's fine. It doesn't matter to me, all right? But get yourself a YouTube Partner Program set up so that you can accept monetization if you want to down the road, but certainly to get that support team on board to help us out. And I'm telling you right now, I've seen it in other creators' notes, messages, blogs, whatever. There is more. There is more. And I will absolutely positively share it with you as I continue to inch up the food chain here. Anything that I see that's beneficial to us, creators helping creators, I'm absolutely positively going to share that information with you. And make comments below. Make sure you give me the thumbs up. Make sure you like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. And let me tell you what's going on here. Make the comments below. That's your calling card. That lets everybody else below this video know that you're a creator helping a creator. You're a serious player. You want to be a professional videographer. You want to get the job done, become part of the YouTube Partner Program, and keep succeeding every step of the way. And I got to tell you, there's a really important thing. There's somebody who just made a comment. They popped in the lower right part of my screen. That's Roddy's Game. Said watching and supporting. That's a beautiful thing. I got people, they come back and watch my videos. They say watching and supporting. That's what better compliment can you have than have yourself repeated to you? And it's a good thing. You know, you don't want a bad thing repeated back to you. But so here's the deal. Do that, get the job done, get part of the YouTube Partner Program, keep working, keep getting the work, putting your nose to the grindstone. What I say, legal, moral, and ethical. You got to do it the right way, doing the right things, be an honest citizen, and get the job done. The other thing you got to do is you got to have the motivation. Oh, you've got it. You got that in spades because you're doing it above and beyond. I've seen it. I see it. And all the people, their videos I see, whether I see you every single day or I see you once a week or once a month or once every couple of months, every one of you has the motivation to get the job done. I see it. I'm telling you, you got it. You got the motivation. Now you need to have the dedication to keep on going, right? Dedication, motivation gets you started. Dedication gets you to that first hill. The first hill is the YouTube Partner Program, 4K, 1K. It's a grind. It's pretty much of a grind, but the real grind is the determination. So it's motivation, dedication, determination, and you got to have the determination, and feel free to lean on the rest of us to help you out from time to time. Everybody can't be go, go, go all the time. That's why birds in flight change positions to help take off the stress of other birds in the formation, all right? So keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing the right thing. Keep being true to yourself, your videos, your art form, whatever it is, however it is you're doing it, maintain that. Continue to try to improve your videos where you see you can, watching other people's videos, picking up tips and tricks and procedures and everything else. Do what you need to do to get yourself making the best videos you know you can make, and then improving upon that. That's how we all grow. That's how it goes, right? Keep on going, keep on growing, all right? Let's wrap this up, and until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.